guys, this is Videogamelover58 here, and welcome to another review. I will be reviewing Killer Instinct for the Nintendo Game Boy. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Killer Instinct is. It was one of the most popular fighting games of the mid-90s. It came out around 94 to compete against Mortal Kombat Street Fighter, and it was developed by Rare. And it blew everyone's minds, from the characters, from the gameplay, and most importantly, its 3D pre-rendered graphics. So, this game was supposed to be released for the Nintendo 64 in 1995. It eventually didn't happen because the Nintendo 64 would have gotten delayed to 96. They would eventually port Killer Instinct 2 to the N64, but Killer Instinct the original didn't get an N64 port until the Super Nintendo. So the Super Nintendo version came out in 95, and it was met with decent reviews. But did you know that Killer Instinct was released on the Game Boy? Probably not. But yeah, this game was released on the Game Boy in late 95, and to my surprise, it plays pretty decently. They had to limit some of the moves though, because you only have two buttons. But your combo, as long as you're familiar with your character's combos, you are pretty good. You will end up doing some of the similar combos you normally did on the Super Nintendo version or even the arcade version. It plays very well. The music in this version is phenomenal. They did a great job with the renditions of this game. Jayco's theme is very catchy, Volgor's theme is catchy, Glacier's, Sable Wolf, I mean there's just, a lot of the songs are very good in this version. So, it plays very nice, it sounds great, and it looks fine. Another thing to note is that this game is actually enhanced with the Super Game Boy. So, if you have a Super Game Boy, the game will actually be in color. And you will also get a special border. It's one of the few Super Game Boy enhancements. Now, there is one issue I have with this game, and it's unfortunately an issue that's plagued with a lot of these arcade games that get converted to the Game Boy and Game Gear. The AI is very vicious. Okay, I know I'm not showing it here because I put it on easy, but on normal mode, my god, the AI can devour you in a matter of seconds. They will do so many combos at you, and Idle is very cheap in this version, just like how he's always been. But also, Saberwolf is very cheap too. Especially if you find him in the later part of the ladder, Saberwolf is very, very difficult to beat. So you really need to be careful and make sure you know this game well, because you are going to get your ass beat by this version. That's honestly its only flaw I could really see. Outside of that, this version plays very well, and it looks great, and it plays good. And another good news is it's very cheap. You can find this version next to nothing. You can find it for like a couple of dollars. I paid only $5.85 for my copy, and I've been really enjoying it on my Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance SP. So yeah, it's a surprisingly decent version of Killer Instinct, and it's one that I would check out just for its story factor. I mean, obviously it's nowhere near as good as the arcade or Super Nintendo version, but it's still one to check out for its historic factor. So alright guys, that's it for the review. This is Videogamelover58. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. And also, I forgot to mention, Cinder and Riptor are not in this game, in this version. But all the other